Good afternoon and happy Tuesday. Welcome. It is June 22nd. Chat and Chew with Sandra, your RDN, where I dish out your weekly dose of nutrition, news, and wellness for your mind, your body, and your soul. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today, and I thank you for tuning in with me each and every week. I so look forward to this time that I have with you just to spread a little news that my goal is for it to make a difference in your life. So, those listening to me live, I see people chiming in. Thank you for tuning in. And those who listen to the replay, I do thank you for taking time out of your schedule to listen to the replay. And I am going to set up my windows. So, give me just a moment to set up my windows so that I can see your comments. All right, got one set up, and let me get the second one set up, and then we will get this party started. All righty, so we are ready. So now I can see people's comments. So as you are chiming in, please feel free to say hello to me, say where you are chiming in from. I would love to know who I am speaking with. And you know what? This week, yesterday marked summertime. So we are officially in the hot summer months, right? Like if you're in Florida, it's already been hot. But vacations, today we are talking about vacations. So vacations, they give us a permission to throw caution to the wind. In this case, our healthy eating choices. And so we become these eating machines, and we sometimes we don't even barely recognize ourselves because we're around different food, and it looks good, it smells good, it's presented well. But you know what? We don't have to attack it in that manner. It doesn't have to be that way. We can come back from our vacations. Um, our culinary experiences and still fit into our clothes. Okay. That is the goal at the end of the day. You want to have fun, but you don't want to have to deal with the consequences after the fact. So, in other words, you can have your indulgences by the ocean and come back at your pre vacation weight. So, stay with me. I'm going to dish out 5 little tricks on how you can avoid your vacation and not the weight gain. And so, for those who don't know me, my name is Sandra Goldtree, and I am a registered dietitian, licensed nutritionist, and my mission is to show people how to get food to work for you instead of thinking of food as the enemy. And so I take so much joy in adding variety of different foods back on people's list so that they're able to lose weight, keep it off, have the energy levels that they desire, and to feel great about themselves without dieting or feeling deprived. Simple as that. And so today I am continuing the series on the summertime madness, okay, and how the summertime shake up. It affects our routine, it affects our eating, it affects our structure, and it also affects our eating choices and our weight, okay? And so I'm going to talk about vacations today, how we can come back and still fit into our clothes. And then next week, I'm going to wrap things up with the 4th of July barbecue, all right? And how to get through that without regrets. So let me ask you this, or let me bring this point up to you. Have you ever found yourself desperately trying to lose weight before vacation? Okay, like a smoothie diet, a cleanse, a detox. I hear people doing those type of things all the time, or almost pretty much like starving yourselves, eating very little before you go on your vacation. But then in hindsight, though, you find yourself gaining all those pounds back and then some while you're on vacation. So secretly, you're feeling guilty about dreading the week long extravaganza because you don't want to gain the weight back from the good food, the desserts, the drinks, whether they're alcoholic or not. But however, you just don't know how to handle the situation. So that is my first question for you. So if you can relate to that, if you can relate to that, or it sounds familiar, you've been there, done that, you tried to, go into the vacation losing 5 or 10 pounds just to put it all back on. You're not alone. You're not alone. So just share with me, no judgment zone, if you have experienced that. And so while people are chiming in, I'm gonna jump right on in. So we're gonna have 5 tricks on how you can indulge, enjoy yourself, and come back still at your pre-vacation weight, give or take a few pounds. And so the first point I want to make, and I do see a comment, so let me look at that. Okay. Krista said that she can relate. Thank you for tuning in, chiming in. Let me check my other windows just to make sure I'm not missing any. And so the first thing we want to talk about is ordering right. Okay, so this is the first tip. So we think of vacation as a time to have our own personal chef, right? If you're on a 7 day resort, all inclusive, I mean, you have a chef for 7 days. Who wouldn't love that? But on vacation, you take advantage of all the dining out. You're exploring, take advantage of it, explore new dishes, that somebody else is preparing for you. But this doesn't mean that you have to go unhealthy all the time. So, on the contrary, though, take the opportunity to try a new dish, to try a new veggie side or something like that. And you will have the opportunity to lose weight if you're lucky. I usually try to stress not to focus on weight loss on a vacation, but if you do, hey, even better. But it'll help inspire you to try different things when you get home. So there are a lot of times there's an opportunity to try some things without you having to figure out how to cook it on your own. And so the best dining formula to follow, whether you're on vacation or eating out at home locally, have your lean protein. Double up, I say double up on your veggies. So you can, I don't want to say unlimited vegetables, but however, you can go a little heavier on the veggies, on the green veggies, and have a starch on your plate. That is the biggest mistake that people make. Have some kind of a starch, a half a cup to a cup, depending on what the restaurant is and what they have. But don't just have protein and a salad or some kind of greens on your plate. That is a mistake. Okay. And so I have a question for you. Okay. So let me ask, when you are eating out, do you find yourself avoiding carbs? We're going to call them carbs, even though carbs are more than just starches, but specifically starches. So that's the bread, the rice, the pasta, the potatoes, anything in that category or something close to it. Do you find yourself avoiding that when you are eating out, whether you're locally or on vacation? Okay. So please share your thoughts on that. Now, let's roll on to tip number two, okay? How you can indulge and still come back at your pre vacation weight. Double up on the fitness, okay? And I do see a comment here. Let's see what they say. Okay, so I see one person said that they do not skimp out on the carbs, which is good. So it's either one or two things that happen. Either they completely cut it out in the form of a starch, a lot of times people get their carbs in another form, or they overdo it in carbs. So it's hard to get that middle ground. So it's either one extreme to the next. And so point number two, let's talk about doubling up on your fitness. So most vacations right, we're going to have leisure time. And vacation is the time to double up on your sweat sessions and to try new activities. All right. I know I was guilty in my early 20s of, I'm on vacation, I'm not going to exercise, but matured and realized it's still a good thing to exercise even while you're on vacation. Exercise is not punishment. So set your schedule in a way, maybe you have a walk on the beach, or you'll hit a class, maybe a yoga class or something that's outside. But the doubling up part comes when you do a family activity or a group activity such as boarding or kayaking or doing some kind of a hiking tour or walking around the city. So the key is to plan your go-to workout, your structured workout, and then also incorporate some activity as part of your day's events. Okay, so that's one way to get it in. And so I would like to hear, I see a comment. Let's see here. Or did I miss one? Okay. Nope, I did. I got it. So I would like to find out, name some of your favorite excursions that you like to do when you are on vacation. So hiking, zip lining, water sports, anything. So I would love to hear, what are some of your favorite activities, physical activities that you like to do when you are out on vacation. Okay. And definitely take advantage of that, because it's a good opportunity to get some good exercise in, believe you me. So number three, let's go into number three. So tip number two, to kind of help you enjoy what you're eating without, having the sacrifices when you come back. Go prepared. All right. So this really depends on how you travel to your destination. So if you're driving, maybe you're in bumper to bumper traffic. If you need to go to the airport, through the airport to get to your final destination, you're dealing with airport delays. These are opportunities where we may find ourselves ordering higher calorie foods, high fat foods, because we need something to eat while we're dealing with this delay. And so if we are, if we're really honest with ourselves, we can skip the bag of chips, we can skip the value meals, because really all those things leave us really unsatisfied at the end of the day, right? We're craving more, we're eating more. So it's really not doing what we need to accomplish. And remember, you're not even at your vacation yet. So you don't want to start gaining weight on your way to the vacation, okay? So you definitely don't want to do that. So instead, go prepared. If you're in a situation where you can go prepared to help bridge that gap during point A into point B to getting to your destination, prepare for that. Have nuts, have fruit, pack a sandwich, pack things that you are able to pack while you're traveling to your destination. Now, that being said, convenience stores, either if you're traveling in car or if you're at the airport, they do have healthier options, but we have to look for them. Okay, you're gonna have to take a little time to look for them. Some of them even have a colder section where you can get yogurt and fruit and cheese and things like that, and you can always get crackers. And so there are healthier options. It's just that we must kind of have to take a little time to look for them. So you don't always have to go for the high fat, the high calorie, because again, like I said, you don't want to start putting on the weight before you even get to your destination. Okay, so I want to pose a challenge for you guys. Let's see here. I want to pose a challenge for you guys. So the next time you are traveling, either via car, airport, any means to get you to where you are finally traveling to, pack a healthy snack. Pack something with you. And again, this takes a little thought. A lot of times people don't want to pack anything, they don't want to carry anything, but it will save you from being vulnerable. It will save you a lot of calories before you even get to the place where you're going to actually have the good cuisines and the different dishes that you're so looking forward to trying. All right. So let me know if you are up for the challenge, because again, you don't want to indulge too much before you even get there. All right. And so the next one, let's talk about drinking. Let's talk about drinking. So dehydration, we want to drink properly, okay? So dehydration can leave us feeling lethargic, cranky, falsely hungry. That's a big one. So there is a lot of truth of all the different things you read about. This is one thing that is really true. Sometimes hunger is masked for thirst. So test it out to make sure it's really not a thirst situation. And it can have you feeling super hungry and tired when you really just need to drink something. Because a lot of times our water lags when we're traveling because people don't want to go to the restroom on the plane and people don't want to stop in strange gas stations and things like that. So we want to be careful about hydration being confused with or hunger being confused with hydration. So pack your water, have your water, buy your water. A lot more expensive in the airport, but it's better to stay hydrated than to not. Okay. Let's talk about desserts. Okay. This will get you at home and at rest and on vacation. So downplay them. Okay. I didn't say avoid them, but because we definitely want to try good desserts and different desserts as well. But we don't want to go crazy because I'm telling you, it desserts can really pack a punch. And so coming home from a vacation, you don't want to feel bloated. You don't want to feel tired. You don't want to feel all the effects and take away from the joy that you're supposed to have when you're on vacation. So you can share a dessert with your friends and your family. I hesitate to say split it in half because some desserts are so big that even if you split it in half, okay, now it's 800 calories instead of 1600 calories. So desserts, a lot of them are really, really potent and you don't even realize it, even the small ones. So, but definitely share it. And another approach is maybe you pick couple of days out the week, 1 or 2 days where you're going to have a dessert. Or if you want to have something every single day, then you really want to kind of cut back, have a few bites or something like that, because it does, like I said, it does add up with everything else that you are eating. But make mindful choices. Okay. As far as what you choose for dessert, make sure you really love it. If it's okay after you try it, then don't keep going just because it's there, because it's not worth the calories. So if it's something that is really good and you really enjoy it, then that's when it's worth it. Okay. So let's talk about so these are just 5 little tricks on how you can avoid the holiday weight gain. And I always encourage my clients to take that weight loss pressure off of themselves when they're going on vacations, or if it's special events like a birthday or things like that, because these are special occasions. They're not going to happen all the time. And as you grow in this process, your indulgences won't turn out as damaging, meaning you're coming back 5 pounds heavier, 10 pounds heavier. Because the key to that is it takes some time, and it takes some time for us to really get to a point where eating out on vacations and cruises. I'm actually going to do a talk on cruises in the future. Eating out locally, it takes practice to really know how to handle those. Because the first thing we must do is we must grow to a point where we're past the hype. We're past the wildness of all the food that you have access to before self control and mindful eating and any of those type of practices can take its rightful place and to help you make some good choices. So first we got to get to a point where, okay, I'm on vacation. Okay, I'm eating out. Okay, no big deal. We have this different food that's available to us. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to enjoy it, but I don't have to go crazy in order for that to happen. So, but again, that takes practice. Doesn't happen on the first trip. So, DM me, direct message me if you, and let me know where you are struggling, whether it's vacation, traveling, eating, or just eating out locally where you live. Let me know where your struggles are. All right. And I hope that you have enjoyed this. I hope you found it fun. I hope you found it interesting and informative. Was what's key is that you can enjoy without coming home 10 pounds heavier from every single vacation. So this concludes what I have for you this week. I thank you for tuning in live with me and tune in with me on next week as I wrap things up with 6 tips on for not regretting your 4th of July barbecue. So tune in for that one. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your day and be blessed and stay safe. Bye bye.